The world is full of places that claim to be timeless, where the past is carefully curated and presented for modern eyes. Most are just theme parks of history, polished, sanitized and safe, their edges softened for comfort. But then there's Parati, a place that refuses to be tamed or neatly packaged. The moment you step onto the ancient stones, you're transported. Your senses sharpen, your balance tested. The cobblestones are uneven, treacherous and utterly authentic, each one a testament to centuries of footsteps and stories. These stones, laid centuries ago by enslaved hands, were designed to channel rain and tides out to sea, a humbling reminder of a history that's real, not pretty, and never shies away from its scars. Parati forces you to slow down, to be present, to notice the world beneath your feet and the stories that linger in the air. The air is thick with salt, damp stone and bougainvillea, a perfume of the past that clings to every corner and lingers in every breath. Once a vital port for Brazil's gold, Parati was forgotten when the gold ran out and a new road bypassed it, leaving it to slumber by the sea. That isolation preserved its whitewashed walls, colored doors and ornate churches, a living, breathing snapshot of the 18th century, untouched by the rush of progress. You can almost hear the ghosts, mule trains clattering over the stones, merchants whispering deals, prayers echoing from Igreja de Santa Rita as dusk falls. Every crooked doorway and peeling shutter has a story, each imperfection a memory etched into wood and stone. The beauty of Parati is in its imperfections. Moss in the cracks, faded paint, the high tide creeping into the streets, reflecting colonial facades and the passage of time. Twice a day, the Mare Alta baptizes the town, connecting it to the sea in a cycle as old as Parati itself, a ritual that binds past and present. This isn't a place you just see, it's a place you feel, a place that seeps into your bones and lingers in your memory. You surrender to its rhythm, letting the slow pace and gentle light guide you, and that's where the real journey begins. Parati's power is in the quiet, persistent whisper of what was, echoing through empty streets at dawn and the hush of evening mist. The most powerful stories are found in places the world left behind, where time moves differently and the past is never truly gone. Parati is officially recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but the phrase living museum captures its spirit far better. This is a place where the past isn't just preserved, it's alive, woven into every street and every moment. Here, history isn't under glass, it breathes, mingling with the laughter of children and the footsteps of locals who call these streets home. The car-free historic center is a pedestrian's dream and an ankle's nightmare, with its famously uneven cobblestones that have witnessed centuries of stories. You wander, turning corners into hidden courtyards, glimpsing families sharing meals, laughter echoing off ancient walls. Life happens right on top of centuries-old stories, each step connecting you to generations past. The architecture tells of wealth, faith, and social hierarchy. Whitewashed walls, bold colors, mysterious Masonic symbols, pineapple carvings, and intricate ironwork all speak to Parati's layered history. The churches anchor the town, each built for a different class, each a monument to both faith and division, standing as silent witnesses to the town's evolving identity. Standing before them, you feel the weight of that separation and the endurance of belief, a sense of reverence that lingers in the air. Traditions aren't staged for tourists, they're woven into daily life, passed down through generations and lived out in the open. Fishermen mend nets by the harbor, guitars strum from open doors, and artists capture the shifting light as it dances across the old stones. Culture here isn't bought, it's stumbled upon, found in the spontaneous moments that fill the streets. It's in the slow pace, the easy smiles, the willingness to share a story or a moment with a stranger. Parati's soul isn't for sale. It's something you feel, not something you can buy. It's found in the details, the daily rituals, and the people who live them. Morning routines, shared meals, and quiet moments. This is a place where you become part of the story, even if just for a while, welcomed into the rhythm of local life. The past and present are inseparable here, blending seamlessly in every corner and every encounter. That's what makes Parati unforgettable. A living museum where history and life are one and the same. You can't truly know Parati until you've tasted its food, until you've let the flavors of the coast tell you their story. Kaikara cuisine is a blend of indigenous, Portuguese, and African influences, honest, soulful, and deeply tied to the rhythms of the sea and land. It all starts with the ocean. Fresh fish, shrimp, squid, mussels, caught in the morning on your plate by lunch, as fresh as it gets. Try the moqueca, a seafood stew with coconut milk, dende oil, tomatoes, and peppers, bubbling in a clay pot, its aroma filling the air. Eat it with rice and farofa, sharing with friends, letting conversation linger as the sun sets and laughter drifts across the table. The real flavor is in the simple places. A stall on a side street, grilled quejo coalho with molasses, a warm churro filled with doce de leite from a cart after dark, each bite a taste of local life. Don't miss the pastel de camarão, crispy, creamy shrimp in a pastry, perfect for wandering the cobblestone streets with friends or alone. Fruits are everywhere. Passion fruit, mango, papaya, acerola, jabuticaba, juiced fresh, their sweetness cutting through the humidity and refreshing your senses. Order a caipirinha with passion fruit or cashew fruit for a true revelation, a drink that captures the spirit of Paraty in a single glass. The food here is a direct line to Paraty's soul, fresh, vibrant, and full of stories waiting to be discovered. It's about survival, adaptation, and celebration, about coming together and honoring tradition. Every bite connects you to the land, the sea, and the people who call this place home. The flavors linger long after you leave, becoming memories you'll crave again. In Paraty, food is memory, a living link to the past and a celebration of the present. It's the taste of the coast and the taste of history. Come hungry and leave with a full heart. You can't talk about Paraty without talking about cachaca. Here it's not just a drink, it's a legacy. Paraty was one of Brazil's first and most famous producers of artisanal cachaca, once called white gold. Visit a family run to see the process. Sugarcane cut, fermented, distilled in copper stills. The air is thick with the sweet, funky scent of fermenting cane. Tasting is an education. Silver is grassy and fiery, perfect for caipirinhas. Gold is aged in woods like amburana or jequitiba, each adding unique flavors. Sip slowly. This is a world away from industrial spirits. Cachaca is woven into local life, used in cooking, remedies, and as the centerpiece of social gatherings. Sharing a glass is a gesture of friendship and welcome. It's the distilled essence of Paraty, sweet, wild, and packed with history. Don't just drink it, appreciate it. In every glass, you taste Brazil's story. Cachaca is more than a spirit, it's a symbol. It connects past and present, land and people. Raise a glass and you're part of the tradition. This is Paraty spirit, literally and figuratively. Cheers! Paraty is a gateway to wild beauty. The town sits on a bay dotted with islands and fringed by secluded beaches where the Atlantic forest tumbles into turquoise sea. The best way to explore is by boat. Hire one at the pier and set out. The captain weaves through green islands, anchoring in quiet coves with crystal clear water. Swim, snorkel, or just bask in the sun. Visit Praia do Lula or kayak Saco do Mamangua, Brazil's only tropical fjord. Inland, hike Serra da Bocaina National Park to hidden waterfalls and walk the Old Gold Trail. Swim in natural pools, feel the rainforest's power. Here, nature dwarfs history, and you're part of both. Life in Paraty moves to the rhythm of the ocean. Twice a day, the high tide flows into the historic center, turning streets into shallow canals. Locals are unfazed. They know which streets to avoid, which doorways are safe. For visitors, it's pure magic. Colonial houses reflected in still water, the sky painted orange and pink at sunset. Sit at a cafe, sip cachaca, and watch the world slow to the tide's pace. The town's layout was designed for this. Stones angled to drain the water as the tide recedes. It's a symbiotic relationship. The sea cleanses, the town adapts. Paraty doesn't fight the ocean, it welcomes it. This daily ritual is the city's heartbeat. It's a lesson in harmony with nature. Paraty isn't just a place to see, it's a place to feel. The absence of cars, the sound of church bells, and the gentle lapping of water create a rare tranquility. Here, you're invited to simply be. Sit in the Praça da Matriz, watch life unfold, and let time slow down. The town draws creative souls, writers, painters, musicians, who add new layers to its story. Wander into galleries, talk to artists, and feel the inspiration in the air. Paraty is a sanctuary, a place to disconnect from chaos and reconnect with simple pleasures. It's about slowing down, paying attention, and appreciating beauty. You leave with more than memories, you leave with peace. In this world, that's a rare souvenir. Parati's true soul is its people, the Kaikaras, a blend of indigenous, African, and Portuguese heritage. They're fishermen, boat builders, artisans, and storytellers, deeply connected to land and sea. Meet them at the market, on the docks, or guiding you through hidden coves. Their warmth and pride are genuine. Their stories, the heartbeat of the town. To understand Parati, listen to its people. Take a tour with a local, visit a quilombo, learn about resilience and community. These encounters go beyond surface beauty. They connect you to the human drama beneath. Travel is about connection, not just sights. Be curious, be respectful, and your experience will be richer. You'll leave with affection for the people who bring Parati to life. What do you do with a place like Parati? You don't conquer it. You let it wash over you. Let its slow rhythm recalibrate your own. Get lost, try new things, listen to stories you don't fully understand. Parati isn't a sales pitch, it's real, complicated and unforgettable. Maybe you'll find a perfect beach, the best kachaka, or a quiet moment that changes your perspective. This story is just a starting point. The real one is yours to write. Every traveler adds a new layer to Parati's narrative. So go, add your chapter. Support the stories that matter. The world is a big, beautiful book. Go turn a page.